If you're on social media and you're in the spiritual community, you've probably heard of Dr. Samuel Lee. You may even follow him like I used to, but he has recently been charged with manslaughter as a result of one of his clients at one of his heart protocol ceremonies dying during the ceremony. And this is just so unfortunate on so many levels. And first of all, my heart goes out to Tina Sodi and her family. She is the one who passed away during this ceremony. And there's just so many different levels here that I want to address. This was a psychedelic retreat. I'm pretty sure that there are practitioners there who practice this in a more responsible way. And I understand that there was a big dehydration issue that this victim had experienced. And me personally, I have never been drawn to psychedelics just because you don't need psychedelics in order to connect with that God frequency. You can literally just connect from within yourself. And I do get that there are certain things such as plant medicine that can help you and assist you in doing that as well in a very sacred way. It's not for me. I would say that because I've just never been into recreational drugs, never did it, never will. And that's just something that is a personal choice, but I personally do not think that you require psychedelics in order to connect to your own God frequency. That's number one. Another reason why this is concerning is because this could have a reverberation effect throughout those who are practicing shamanic medicine, those who are practicing true ceremony. Not to say that what he wasn't practicing wasn't a true ceremony, because I've never experienced his ceremonies, but what I will say is that there are already people who have formed an opinion on the spiritual community, and this just kind of seals the deal that we're all a bunch of nutcakes. And I know this because they're trying to do that to a lot of acupuncturists as well. And the point being is that we really don't need this kind of publicity right now. I actually used to follow Dr. Samuel Lee because I thought he had a lot of very interesting perspectives, and some of them were true, some of them felt very compromised, I'll just call it that. And I really started not feeling his content perhaps a year or so ago, whenever he started really consulting AI as an origin for his script in terms of what's really going with the energetic frequency on the earth and all the things that are going on with, negative energies, negative entities and aliens and all this other stuff. And again, a lot of it has some truth, but there was a lot of it that was very questionable in terms of me as a person who does discern energy. I know that when I'm feeling something, other people are feeling something too. So maybe you're picking something up, but ultimately it cannot source from God. It is artificial. It cannot source God frequency, but you can. Another thing I wanted to share about this is that he had actually stolen a lot of information from Lisa Renee, who is someone that I follow. Her information is very deep, very accurate, sometimes a little bit over some people's heads, but I really find her information very powerful. And she was one of the people that he sourced his information from. So from my understanding, he was actually plagiarizing her information, and that's actually something that's just going on rampantly all over social media, all over the spiritual community, people taking on other people's ideas and calling it their own. This is very different from you actually forming your own opinion from someone else's share. This was total co-optation. And lastly, he is not a guru. He is not your guru. He's not my guru. And there's just a lot of false energies conflating themselves all over social media. And you've probably noticed it in people as well, where a lot of people talk a really big game, but they have nothing to show for it. And whether it be they don't have the results to show for it, they don't have the clients they say they're having, they don't have the power they say they're having, they don't have the intel and the wisdom that they say they're having. And there's just so much being revealed right now where across the board, all of the fake gurus are being exposed. And my recommendation is to never follow anyone as your guru, not even me, because you should be questioning everything. You should be filtering it through your own God lens that you carry and possess as a fractal of God, because you carry the power. And one thing I notice a lot across the board in the spiritual community is that there's a lot of giving our power away to people outside of ourselves. I even had a patient recently who was sharing that she had went to many mystics and seers and healers, a very special guide that was connected to someone who is a very big name in the spiritual community. I'm not going to get into all that right now, but he had been a huge guru, so to speak, with this person who's an international speaker, internationally known. And he literally told my patient that she is always going to be stuck forever in her pain and suffering. When people say shit like that, that really is fascinating to me, but also it pisses me the fuck off, because when you are telling people that they're never going to get out of a suffering loop, that is, number one, I don't know who you are, but I will tell you that that is 100% false. I told her, this is not true. That is literally not true. You can redeem yourself at any time. You can transform yourself at any time. You can choose a different experience at any single time. And I led her through this exercise to call her power back to herself, because she had given her power away. Because the thing is, no one takes your power away without your permission. Until you reclaim all of those parts of who you are, you are going to be really, really scattered. Even when you give your power away, you can always call it back to yourself. An exercise that I'm going to share with you that you can do to call your power back to yourself, and this can be in this lifetime, it can be all lifetimes, all past lifetimes, all lineages of your ancestry, all aspects of your being beyond time and space. So it goes like this. You place one hand above your heart, one hand on your belly, and you call your power back to you 3 times. So it looks like this. I call all of my power back to me. The second time, I call all of my power back to me from this lifetime, from previous lifetimes, beyond time and space, on all timelines, locations, dimensions, realms, and platforms, now and forever. I call all of my power back to me. That was 2. Number 3, envision it happening, coming all back to your body, coming back into your heart, coming back into your solar plexus, coming back into your throat so that you can speak your truth again, going back, calling back into your third eye. I call all of my power back to me. When you do this, you literally call all of the power back to you from anyone and anything that you've consciously or unconsciously or subconsciously given it away to, and you reclaim your power for yourself. So try that exercise. And last thing, stop looking for a guru. You are the guru.